Welcome to the very first episode of Voice and Vision, a podcast where we bring you real talks and clear impacts. Today, we are diving deep with a theme that defines every single person who has ever dared to dream big, the journey of resilience. We often see successful people in their finish line. We always look up to these people, but we never ask or we never have the chance to actually talk their struggles and their journey upon going there. So today, we're going to welcome a very special guest all the way from Korea. Let's give a big round of applause to Gino.
Hello everyone, my name is Gino from Korea. Nice to meet you, AJ.
Nice to meet you too, and welcome to the first episode of Voice and Vision. How are you feeling today?
This is the first experience of podcast, so I'm a little bit
nervous.
Yes.
But we're just going to make it light. Okay, so don't feel any burden to
Thank you, AJ.
to do it. So firstly, may I ask, when did you actually move to Vietnam?
That time is when I was 24 years old. 24 years old, I'm from Vietnam with my business partner. When I first time, I opened a tourist company for Korea customer because that time in Vietnam is grow up famous popular place in Korea. So me and my business partner say, oh, this is chance. We need to go Vietnam. But before I don't know where is Vietnam. I don't know where. I don't know about the culture, any language. So I just stay with my business partner. Just go and we check first and start a business together. We can success. That time I'm really young, so I think it's feeling like destiny and looks like very funny. So okay, we just go.
So you just at that time, since you were young, right?
Yeah,
24 years old. So you were just thinking of exploring things out, coming
right.
here and then see what Vietnam can offer to you as a person and for your business. So technically, we introduce you today as a symbol of resilience and the fact that you moved to Vietnam at 24. That's a very young age. But I moved to Vietnam at the age of 20. So I was
really?
younger than you, right?
Oh my God.
So now I know you as someone who owns a restaurant. And before getting there, I would say that there were a lot of challenges or experiences that actually defined or helped you to shape who you are today. So could you tell me, what did the lowest point of rejection actually look like to you when you were in Korea, right? Before you moved to Vietnam. So how was your life in Korea back then?
How was your life in Korea? In Korea?
At 23, let's say, because you moved to Vietnam at 24, right? So how was your life in Korea?
Well, actually, when I was graduate high school, I go to university 1 year, but I feeling really boring in the everyday go school and study. This is a very boring life. Now, I can't feeling any exciting. So, I don't like this life. And after 21 years, when I was 21 years old, I go to army. Every Korea man needed to go army, and I go to army 2 years. And army don't have a life every day, same, go wake up early and go training and finish it and sleep. And after 2 years, I feeling I need a challenge. So first time I want to try not Korea, go another country.
So Vietnam is technically the first job experience that you will ever have.
First is Philippines.
So you went to the Philippines.
Yeah,
wow, that's amazing. So to our Filipino fans, Filipino viewers. So Gino was actually in the Philippines.
Yeah, I really love Philippines.
So you love the Philippines, right? Now, when you are young, entrepreneur pouring your heart, I would say at this moment, how old are you now?
I'm 31 years old.
31 years old. So I would say this is still a very young age to make or to open business, right? I believe that you really poured out your best, your time, your money, your passion, your idea, facing constant doors of rejections, for example, if you told me a while ago that there were times that your travel agency did not really do well, and that's why you were thinking of another job and business opportunity.
Yes.
So, was there any specific rejection or a single moment where you honestly thought, I want to give up?
Yes. Many time I feeling, I want to give up, but
What was the hardest one, like the toughest experience or moment in your life that you really felt, "Oh, this is the last time and I just want to give up and I'll go back to Korea"? Was there a time?
there are so many experience. Also, when I open the tour company, that time is maybe most difficult time in my life because I don't bring many money for business. So for 3 months, we don't have any profit. So every day we don't have enough money. Actually, don't have to buy food. So we go to the supermarket and we buy the banana and milk and this chicken breast,
And that's good for like the whole day.
whole day, every day buy it and just to, mixer
Yes.
and everything put in the and mix and just drinking.
Oh, so that's healthy though.
Yeah,
Very
because
healthy,
we don't
right?
want, not healthy food, but we don't have money, so it's cheap and good for our health. So we drink and we exercise every day. So
Yeah, that's a very challenging experience. I
Yeah.
think like I would say, looking at you now, that's amazing because I believe you can buy any food that you like, right?
yeah,
And if you look back to where you were before, you may say to yourself, "Oh, my younger self is really proud of me now because you own your restaurant." Many people nowadays face a dead end and just go backward. And like you choose to move forward, or you chose to move forward. But some people out there, when they are in the middle of crisis, when they feel like they're helpless and hopeless, they just choose to move backward. You face a dead end and then you move completely to a different country, never thinking of what the future holds. Your motivation only was to be here, experience it, and try your best, right?
Yes.
So the question here now is that what gave you a mental shift to say, if it won't work here, I'll go build it somewhere else? So if you find yourself like not being successful in your tour agency, what made you feel like, because I failed in here, I need to build another one? Why you did not choose to just, okay, business is not for me, so I'll just stop. I'll go back to Korea and study. Why did you choose to open a restaurant?
Actually, I just like challenge because when I'm working in the comeback Korea and work, it's not funny. Just I like funny because my heart say, "Oh, this is not your life. You follow your business. You follow your mind." Just I follow my mind. So I thinking about, this is not my job. So when I fail, when I not success, I feel, what is problem? I just thinking about, this fail, what teach me? Just I thinking like this. So, next time I don't do like this. I change another style. I change a new thing. I need to study more because when I was young, I just thinking I can do everything. But when I do first business, wow, I'm nothing, and I need to study more, and I also now do my business again, but I feel, I need to study more. So I thinking I just concentrate now, not thinking about future. How about the not success? How about the lose money? Not thinking about this. I just focus in my life in now.
That's really great to hear. Like, not all people have the same mentality as you are. I admire that kind of mindset. You just focus on what you have now and what you can do at the moment. And I think like to build your future, the most deciding factor is to necessarily make good decisions at present. So whether you're a risk taker, you don't care if I lose my money, but you're very passionate of like trying it, and that's very incredible. So Ho Chi Minh City is vibrant. We all know I love Ho Chi Minh City, and I've been here for 3 years already, and I like living here in the city. It's fast paced. Sometimes you can also chill, enjoy coffee, and we all know that the economy of Ho Chi Minh is gradually growing as Vietnam becomes a rising tiger in Asia in terms of economy, right? Especially for the food and restaurant industry. I see a lot of restaurants being opened in Ho Chi Minh City, international restaurants.
Yeah.
What was the hardest part about starting completely over from scratch? I saw you when you actually built your restaurant. You were there designing and cleaning and maneuvering every single step of building it, right? I was there along with you. Now, what is the hardest part about starting completely over from scratch? Like from the zero line until now. What's the hardest part?
Yes. I think many Korean person also want to open restaurant in here, and I see many Korean restaurant open but have many problems because they don't know about Vietnamese culture. Vietnamese culture different in Korea. They thinking, oh, I'm successful in Korea, so I successful in Vietnam also very easy. Also same style because they thinking about just Korea culture. They like Korea culture and bring it in here. Oh, it's very easy, but that same Vietnamese culture and Korea culture. So just important thing is you to understand Vietnamese and Vietnamese culture and living long time. And
Are you learning like Vietnamese language?
yeah, I'm still learning, but very difficult.
So you can speak Vietnamese.
Yeah, tôi có thể nói tiếng Việt trước chứ.
Okay.
Đang học tiếng Việt.
So most of the people who visit or who go to your restaurants are Vietnamese, right?
Yeah, Vietnamese.
And I would say yes, it's true. It's very important to also understand the system and the Vietnamese ways, right? Because you will never be able to relate to them if you don't understand them. And that's one major thing that businessmen or startup businesses should really understand and learn from. Now, in the beginning phases of building your restaurant here, did those old feelings of doubt, like because you failed in your travel company, were there any instances that you felt, oh no, or you were doubting, or you have fear of failure or failing again? Were there any instances that you felt like, I'm going to fail again?
Yeah, I'm also thinking now my business is also compelling because people travel agency failing because of COVID. After COVID, every travel agency closed. So I also feel this restaurant also someday have something, I don't know, have COVID again. I can close again, but I don't care because if close, I lose all my money. I can start again. I think like this because everyone die.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it's really true. Like if you care much about what will happen in the future, right? Then it will also affect how you start your life today. So the best thing, now I'm learning from that. The best thing that we have to embrace in life is to live by the present and do our best in the present.
Yeah, that's right.
And our choices at present will also like build and define our future. So we just need to like try hard, be passionate, and be determined about like what we do in life. That's great. Now, when you finally opened your restaurant or those doors and saw both local and Vietnamese expats sitting at your restaurant, enjoying the food, and I think you stay in your restaurant whole day, right? You always go there at your restaurant, and you see the guests and then the travelers getting into your restaurant and enjoying the food. what went through your mind when you see, oh no, like it's already here and I already see my customers in front of me. So what came to your mind at that time? Were you happy? Very happy?
Yes, when I customer come my restaurant, I feel really happy. I want every customer is actor, actor, and inside my movie and actor feeling can do everything, not just eat food, can feeling the make the good memory, we give the good service, and we make the one movie in the restaurant. So I want to just not give the food. I want to everyone feeling the very happiness in my restaurant, and I want to make a good memory for customer.
Right. So you're not just serving the food, you're letting them live the experience while in your restaurants. That's amazing. Like not all businessmen have that kind of thinking, right? So they care much about the profit. But to think more of your clients rather than the money you make, that's actually very incredible. You're a living example of failure, living example of rejection in your life before you successfully open your own Korean restaurant in District 1, right? So you did have some failing experiences. Now, can you please compare your life now and your life 3 years ago?
3 years ago?
Yes. How do you see your life now compared with your life 3 years ago?
I'm now still growing, but 3 years ago, I really not a man, just a boy. I just thinking about not about business. I don't know. 3 years ago, I just want to I can have a restaurant on my restaurant. I just thinking about someday, but I feel when I have a restaurant, I feel my dream is
not easy, right?
It's not easy. My dream is come.
Right.
Yes.
So sometimes it's easy to actually think, oh, I can do it, I can do that. But when you're already there, you would say, oh, it's not easy, it's so difficult. And that's very rewarding because to see yourself building your own now, and then you in the past having no particular direction about what your life will be, you will really have a very good perspective how beautiful and successful or rewarding your life is now. Now, as a young businessman running a restaurant in Ho Chi Minh, what keeps you hungry? Is there anything that you want to achieve in life more than just opening a restaurant? Are you still hungry of opportunities? Yeah, are you still hungry of, oh, I want to do this and I want to do this, I want to achieve this?
Yeah.
Or are you happy with where you are now and content?
I'm always hungry. I feel when I have a restaurant, also hungry. So people, I think I just need something. I just need a little money. Enough for me. But I have a little money. Oh, I feel not enough. When I have more money, but later I have more money, I also feel not enough.
No enough, right? The same. Because when I moved here in Vietnam, years back, I felt like, oh, this money is already big for me. But when I had the money, I realized, oh, it's not enough. So I think every human being has the thirst and drive to really get more, and we're not satisfied, right? And why do you think people always gear to having or achieving those things? Why are we not content of what we have? What do you think is the reason why people around the world always chase for bigger things and not appreciate what they have now? Or I would not say not appreciate, because we still appreciate, but I would say like people who are not content of what they have now. Why?
Yeah. I think this... I forgot
you forget the word. But what's the main reason? Why do people always keep chasing for bigger goals?
Because that is the reason
why we live.
Yeah, why I live.
Yeah, we cannot live stagnantly, right? We need to move forward. We need to grow. And if we stop chasing, it means we're not growing.
Yes.
That's right.
If when I comfort zone, I can feeling nothing meaning.
Right. So remember, according to Gino, if you are at your comfort zone and you cannot feel any growth at all, that's really true. So to those, to our viewers who are there, technically stepping out from our comfort zone and challenging ourselves, these two things are the best things we can do to grow and mature in life. If we stay at the place where we are now, and if we don't really make more efforts to step out and challenge ourselves, then we cannot see any growth and improvement. Gino, there is someone listening to our first episode. I mean, like maybe we have some viewers there in our first episode, and then they just got passed for a promotion, or let us say others may have been rejected by their investors. And I think you experienced that one as well. If you could look them in the eye right now, to our viewers, what is the one thing they need to hear to keep moving? They were rejected. They were not able to pass the exam. They were not able to get promoted for their dream job, for example. And now, what is the one thing they need to hear to keep moving and not stop?
I want to say, just enjoy life because I have investor very friendly. Yeah, just 1 year, same brother. Every day eat dinner together. We are brother. We can do everything in here. He said like that. And so I really like him. I believe him. Same family. But when after sign contract place, I already pay money. But he say, oh no, I don't want to business with you anymore. So I'm really shocked. Every day, 1 year talking together, we do business together. I believe him 100%, and I sign contract. But he say, oh no, I changed my mind. So I really shocked. I really disappointed to him. I cannot believe so. But I choose don't blame anymore him. I just concentrate how to do now, how to solve this problem. And I decide, this is a chance to me. This is a new challenge for me. So I thinking about how to get money, make the restaurant, and so I also borrow many money, and I build myself this restaurant. This is my challenge. So
that's really heartfelt. I can say it's not easy, right?
Yeah.
To spend your energy, to spend your time for a certain goal, and then at the end of the road, someone will just tell you, I cannot make it, and will leave you hanging. Sometimes you will feel helpless.
Yeah.
But what I admire about your personality is that you don't blame people. And I think this is something that we have to learn along the way. If we keep blaming people because they fail our expectations, then I realize that we cannot expect people to be kind the same as how we treat them, right? Some people may just leave us, some will stay. But the most important thing is that we don't let them define our passion. So even if they will reject us, even if they will not support us, if we are determined enough to move forward and stand firm with what we want, then everything is possible. And look at you now. Maybe if he continued investing in your business, then it will not be as rewarding as it is today. And I believe that everything happened for a reason, Gino.
Yeah.
So when I went to your restaurant the other day, and we enjoyed eating, I was really happy because I know that this is something that you really worked hard for. You invested your passion, time, and even everything just for this particular business venture. So we do wish you all the best. So you may tell our viewers where your shop is in Ho Chi Minh City so they can also visit. And you can introduce your shop. What's the name of your restaurant again?
Name is Toya Jampong. Toya Jampong is a famous
Brand.
restaurant. Yeah, famous brand in Korea. almost 150 brands in the world.
So you have a franchise of that restaurant.
Yeah, franchise. Yeah.
Good. So to our viewers and our audience in there, please visit Gino's Doya Jambong at where?
At District 1, VT1 nearby VBN. Yes.
Boy Tisuan Street.
Yeah,
So,
VT1. Yes, that's
okay,
right.
we will add it on the comment section
Yeah.
later.
I give a free food, free present for
The first for the
no first everyone.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, I mean you will give them some
The service.
treats, some good service and good experience.
Yeah.
Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very incredible moment because we got the chance to talk to Gino and understand and even like journey with him, knowing how passionate he is in terms of building his own business in Ho Chi Minh City, moving to Ho Chi Minh at 24 exactly, having no particular direction as to what his life will be. And now I think your family and your old self they're both proud of you. The world will tell you no 1,000 times. And I think a lot of people in this world have been rejected in any instances or any situations before we get the best and the big yes. I have been rejected many times as well. When I started applying for jobs, I thought I thought my CV was really good already, but the company did not hire me. Sometimes it's very heartbreaking, right? But as Gino showed us today, it only takes one spark of courage to turn a mountain of rejection into an empire of your own. And that's the reason why he has his own restaurant now, because he did not let the rejections cover and to move him to the ground. Instead, he used all those experiences, obstacles, and failures to rise up and have the burning spirit to achieve bigger in life. I believe that we should not let the noise of the world silence our potential. Ladies and gentlemen, the mic is off, but the vision stays clear. This is Voice and Vision. See you next time.